Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. The fall perch bite is red hot on Lake Winnebago.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Hey, John Gillespie!
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome? It's a huge fish! It's a huge fish!
This is amazing.
Who do you got?
Oh my God.
Yes, folks, it is absolutely a spectacular day in October. I love fishing in October, especially when you get these warm, calm days.
Yeah, I'm very excited. We're wearing shorts in October. It's nice.
Still got to wear your sweatshirt, though.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, folks, we're on Lake Winnebago today, and it's actually been with Matt Merten. How long has it been since you and I have been on open water together?
I think a year, 2 years, couple years anyways, huh?
Yeah, and I got to explain to the folks that everybody I've talked to has said the walleye fishing has been really tough the last year or two, huh, Matt?
Yeah, it's been tough. We have some good days, but you can't really bank on it enough to call out the big guy.
Well, no, I know that, but the exciting news right now, take a look at the parking lot at the launch today, folks. There's got to be 100 trailers in there, and there's a lot more launches. Everybody is out here for the big perch, huh?
We have a good population of them right now. There's a good bite going on.
You know, in the early 90s, I came out here and did one of my first shows, and I was amazed at the quality of the perch. Are we back to that like it was in the early 90s?
I think we're getting close.
Wow.
Really?
If not this year, next year.
But that's the new deal on Winnebago. Perch is the deal.
Perch is what I'm focusing on.
Yeah, you're going to have fun today, you know that?
I'm very excited to be back on Lake Winnebago.
And there is nothing more delicious than Lake Winnebago Lake Perch. Yeah. Hey, folks, so show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Folks, Amsoil makes a product to make everything you own run smoother and better. And today we're going to talk about firearm cleaner and firearm lubricant. Dan, this is a great product.
Yeah, John, every time that you're out hunting and when you come back, you want to make sure that you got firearm cleaner and lubricant in your hands, and then clean your weapon up. You start off with the cleaner, especially in these areas around the firing pin and mechanisms, and then come back with the lubricant.
And the spray is great because you can get it in there.
The spray is a new product for us this year. We had a drip bottle last year. A lot of people asked for the spray, and the spray, you can really get it into some of those fine areas. So when you're out deer hunting and you pull that trigger, you don't hear tink.
It's always going to be a clean shot. And for more information,
www.amsoil.com.
It's time to save big during the Yamaha Let's Ride sales event. With as low as 2.99 APR for 36 months on every single Yamaha motorcycle, ATV, and side-by-side. Plus, amazing customer cash offers. See your local Yamaha dealer for huge savings. Then, let's ride.
how did you think this boat handled big water on Lake Superior?
Oh, it handled it amazing. I mean, we had 2 to 3 footers at times, and you just glided right over the top of them. You wouldn't even feel the bumps. You could have swore it was dead calm out there.
What did you think about having that many people in the boat and the fishability?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, everybody can spread out. You can have a couple in the front, a few people in the back. Nobody's worrying about hooking each other. And everybody has their own space, and you got plenty of space for your fishing equipment.
What did you think of the flooring?
I love the flooring. It's easy to fish at. It's easy on your feet. We have fish slime a lot, especially when we're catching pike. It's easy to clean. That's what I love most about it.
Hey, welcome back, folks. As I talked about at the top of the program, we're on Lake Winnebago fishing for jumbo perch. And Blake, did you realize Lake Winnebago is one of the largest inland lakes in the United States?
I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
So when you're looking for perch, it's like kind of looking for a needle in a haystack, right?
Yeah, that's very true.
All right, Matt. So up our odds, you love the Humminbird side imaging. Now, before we even start fishing, what do you do here?
I spend a little bit of time idling around, looking at my chip, my contour lines. I already know kind of what depth to kind of target at, so I'll drive along in that depth of water, just shooting out my sonar, my side imaging out to the side, until I find what I believe to be enough gathering of perch, and then drop a waypoint on it, and then go try to ruin their party.
Okay, now look at it. Now, you're actually point to it. You're actually seeing some perch down there now,
Correct.
right?
Yep. Right here's a little group of them right over here. They're kind of scattered out over here.
Ooh.
And that saves a lot of time, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
you know, folks, when I used to fish perch on Lake Erie, they used to throw the anchor out and start the engine and drag the anchor along the bottom to stir up the bottom to draw in the perch. And Matt has actually invented something similar to that. What do you got there, Matt?
Oh, it's very technical, John. It's something that I made up in my garage in about 2 minutes, scurrying around looking for something. But I have my Jiffy little chisel here, and I attached a piece of chain on here.
Okay.
And my thought is so that I can kind of stick it in the mud, and then as the boat action is going up and down, what I'm looking for is this noise. Perch are curious and will come and look for that where that noise is coming from.
Well, throw her in. Show us what. Okay, so we just throw that thing in there, and the wave action will make the chain will make that noise, and that'll draw in the perch, huh?
You got it.
Okay, Blake, we found the fish now, and you want to see what we use?
Yeah.
Take a look at these. Those
are those?
These are hellgrammites. You've never used these before.
Well, I'm gonna have you be putting those on my hook. I can touch most bait, but I don't want to touch those.
No, they're not going to hurt you, but can be the killer bait out here is the hellgrammites, and you just thread it onto, I like a pink jig, a very small pink jig.
Yeah.
And you just put it down and get down near the bottom and wait for a bite.
There you go. Let's do it.
And
Oh, wow, you
He's there.
set that like a muskie. Let's see. Now that is what, Matt, about an 8?
8-inch perch.
Yeah, and those are delicious, aren't they?
Yeah, this is the minimum size that I keep.
Okay, and how do you flay those? Just like a walleye?
100. Yeah, some people scale them and butterfly them, but I flay them out just like a walleye.
Hey, here we go. Oh, Blake, there. Hey, Matt.
That's
I got
what we're
the
looking
biggest
for,
of the
John.
day, buddy.
I told you they're out here.
Oh my gosh, look at the size. Oh, look at the size of that perch. Now, Matt, what do you think that is? About 11 right there, buddy?
I'd say it's a good 11, yeah.
Yeah, Blake, come on over here. Look at that, buddy. Isn't that neat?
That is
is
beautiful.
cool. Yeah, a little pink jig and that hellgrammite.
Yeah, I want to catch one now.
Oh, they're fun. Look at that, though. That's
Nicely
gorgeous.
done.
Yes.
Ooh, my turn.
You're gonna get on the board. I hope it's as big as the one I just caught.
Nope.
Eater size.
Yeah, and these are good to eat around here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lake Winnebago walleyes are my favorite, so Lake Winnebago perch have to even be better, you know?
Yeah, do you know how many we can keep each?
No, that's a good question. Matt, what is the limit on perch out here?
John, 25 is the limit per day.
Okay, and boy, I'll tell you what, that's a heck of a fish fry.
Yeah, it'll add up in a hurry. Right there was one. See that top?
Oh, now there's a little bit better grade of fish, right, Matt?
Yeah, that's.
So, generally speaking, after you find the fish, do you have to move around if they stop biting, Matt?
Yep. Sometimes you gotta know, whether wait them out for 15, 20 minutes. But I don't know. It seems like if it goes much more than 10 minutes, I start getting kind of antsy to move.
Ooh.
You again.
Yeah.
I just put your hellgrammite on for you.
Yeah.
Why aren't you putting your own hellgrammites on?
I'm just not a fan, but it's crazy. After 3 years of doing the show, panfish is for sure one of the most popular for the show fans.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You catch a couple of big muskies and that's cool, but people get more excited about seeing numbers of perch and crappies and bluegills.
Well, you can't eat the muskies. You can eat these.
Look at him go up there. I know how much you love walleye.
Double fisting it.
You got 2 there? Hold those up, Matt.
Well, yeah, John. What did we come out here to do?
Jerk perch, right. Hey, does this last the rest of October, Matt? This type of fishing?
In years past, it's gone into November.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've done a lot of perch fishing with mittens on.
Well, I know you love your hunting, but are you going to guide at all for the open water perch?
I can probably be talked into a few trips.
Whoa, there you go. They're playing basketball.
I literally just put it down after that other one I caught.
Ooh,
and
yeah.
wow, these are just very nice average fish.
They're actually beautiful fish. I mean, those 9-10 inchers, folks, are the ones that taste the best, I think. But, hey, Matt's got one.
There's one.
Yeah, Blake just got one. You got one. And Matt, will they stay in the same area for a while, buddy?
You know, some of the spots this year, a good spot, the fish would be there for 2 or 3 weeks. You could just about go back to the exact same spot.
Yeah, that's cool. And what depth do you look for, Matt?
The depth that the fish are in.
Wow.
Now that's a good one, buddy.
That was a rip.
Now we've been looking anywhere between 8 and about 15 feet of water today, right?
Correct, yeah. We just slid up shallower and they were up here, but you know, typically if I just had to go and just go pick a spot, it's usually going to be around 11 feet of water because that's typically where the transition between the rock and the soft bottom occurs. Is right around that 11 and a half foot mark. And so typically if you had to aim for one spot, that's where it would be.
This is now fast fishing.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really fun.
Now tell the folks though, we had to look around quite a bit.
Yeah, you know, with that side imaging, and what's really nice is that you don't even bother fishing a spot unless you see fish on the side imaging.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2021 Fishing Contest.
Lynn Denbeck of Heartland caught this 49-inch muskie on Lake of the Woods on a jake. Dennis Lafrada of Waukesha boated this 27-inch sheepshead on Pewaukee Lake on a redworm. Joe Lawler of Naperville, Illinois caught this 22-inch bass on Blackwell Forest on a wacky worm. Scott Gruel of Racine boated this 41-inch northern pike in Vilas County on a jowjacker. And this week's kids winners are Nathan Schultz of Plover caught this 30-inch northern on Loch Sewell. He was using a Kalen's Google Eye jig. And Joshua Wybush of Wapaton, North Dakota caught this 32-inch catfish on the Red River on a sucker.
Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, save $40 on the Glendale 3D Buck Archery Target on sale for $149.99 and save 33% on the Evolved Habitat's 4.5-pound Deer King Black Magic Attractant on sale for $7.99.
We were fishing Lake Winnebago in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. A 1.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 2.5 hours from Chicago, and 4.5 hours from Minneapolis.
Eagle Claw is the only hook made right here in the USA, and they also make this new EC 2.5 bait casting combo. This combo is fast action, lightweight, and is built to stand up to long-term use.
If you want to know how the best anglers always seem to find fish, stay on fish, and be in the right place at the right time, don't ask them. Just look at the name on the side of their boat. The one that's built 10 million motors, shallow water anchors, and more. No angler's gonna tell you their secrets, but they don't have to, because you already know. Minn Kota, fish for more.
I use our Johnson pump washdown kit to clean up after my messy dad.
What'd you say, Blake?
Dad.
I use my Johnson pump washdown kit to clean my dock and my pontoon.
I use my Johnson pump to get the boat ready for tomorrow's clients.
Learn about the many uses of the Johnson Pump washdown at getjohnsonpumped.com.
There.
Now what length is that one, Matt? That's about, what do you think?
Let's not lie. I'm gonna say it's right boat on the edge of an 8, but let's not lie. Let's put it on the bump board here.
Yeah, that's a nice thing about our Rage boat is we got built-in bump boards there. You know,
It's about 8.5.
8.5. And your cutoff for keeping is about 8, right?
Yep, I prefer a 9 a little better. Oh, I got another bite over here.
Get them. Oh.
Ah,
You do miss
my
a few,
bail
don't
open.
you?
Yeah, every once in a while.
That one seemed very, very hungry the way he hit.
So he hit hard.
Yeah, look, can't even see the hook.
And you know, folks, this is really such a treat to have these perch come back on Lake Winnebago the way they have in the last couple of years. And I remember when I started the show, Blake, back in 1991.
That's crazy.
They were awesome out here, big humpback perch. And when you see these mini 8 inchers, I'll tell you what, next year is going to be really exciting.
I'm just happy that Lake Winnebago is back.
Wow. You know, hey, Matt, Blake and I were talking before about, 30 years ago on Lake Winnebago. Do you see the perch fishing getting that good as it used to be years and years ago?
I did hear an old timer talking the other day. He's about, I don't know, in his 80s, and he said that this was the best perch fishing that he's ever seen at his age.
Wow.
You know, I hear about how it was back in the 60s or so. Obviously, I wasn't born yet, but it was fabulous then. So this has got to be pretty close to what they were experiencing back then, I'm guessing, off of this 80-year-old's story.
This is the perfect deal.
Yeah.
That's nice. This is the perfect deal to take a family out.
Yeah, it really is. It's very, very simple. As you mentioned before, all you do is put a little hook on, some sinkers,
And look at
a
this,
little worm.
that small of a piece of night crawler, folks, is more than
Literally.
enough to do this, you
Yeah.
know? You don't need to put a big glob on there.
Yeah, clearly they're hungry for just a little piece of a crawler.
Ooh, just hanging on. There he is. That's cool, man. Yeah, Matt, I agree with you. Oh, that's kind of a smaller one there, folks. I kind of agree with you, though, Matt. It's so much easier to see a bite when you just set that rod down on the rail of the boat rather than hold on to it. And that's the size of crawler I'm using, folks. That's all you need.
Oh, there's one.
Like, you should go up with Matt. He's red hot, you know?
I know, it's slowed down back. Oh.
Look at that. Oh, man. Look at that.
I'm back to no poles in the water.
Yeah, you got to rebait and get back down there. And actually, we talked about that, the deal with the chain that you made in the beginning of the show.
Yep.
Perch are attracted to activity too, right? So you want to get back down right away.
They're curious, but when they see a little cloud, off in the distance, a cloud of the bottom that's disrupted, I think it's a magnet to them. They come right into it.
One after another after another.
Hey, you know what you did though?
What?
You made a smart move there. You switched to night crawlers, so I don't have to put Hellgramites on for you.
Well, I actually started putting my own on. But,
I was just saying, Hellgramites are ugly, but they don't hurt you.
No.
And what they are is, Matt, what actually is a Hellgramite?
John, I don't really have a white lab suit with the thick glasses, but it's like a nymph or the larvae of a dragonfly.
Oh, okay. And are they pretty available around the shores of Lake Winnebago right now?
Actually, I heard other fishermen struggling to get them, but the bait shop that I shop at, Fishtails, on the north side of Oshkosh, he's got plenty of them. Oh, that one bit on the way down.
Hey, Matt, I gotta say, you're getting a lot more bites than me with the plain hook, and I've got those little jigs on. Probably be a good idea to put a plain hook on, huh?
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, you're kicking my butt back here, Hey, we see these fish this year, 8-9 inches. Next year they'll probably be 10s and 11s.
That's what I would guess. It'd be about the growth rate.
That's a lot to look forward to, isn't it?
It is.
Wow, how many do you think we've caught so far?
Well, we've been on this spot for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
And I'll bet you, with the small ones that we haven't filmed, I'll bet you we've caught 30,
It's crazy.
All right, I'm switching around here to put a bare hook on.
I think you should do that. You should listen to the guide.
Really? I should listen to the guide?
John, when all else fails, I'll usually say, try what the guide says.
Yeah, no kidding. That one's is that a sheephead?
Yeah, it was pulling too hard.
Okay, well, you got to catch those two. Hey, finally back here. I put the bear hook on. Ooh, Matt. I don't catch many, but the ones I catch are a little bit bigger. That's a Blake, look at that one.
I know,
right
you
there.
catch the big ones. Nicely done, Dad.
You know, this boat is 23 feet long, and I'm in the back, and Matt is in the front up there, and he was catching 10 to R1. Can 20 feet make a difference sometimes, Matt, in these perch schools?
No, John, it's all the angler.
It's all the...
No, yeah, no.
It is all the angler. No, that's true.
No, you're right. Sometimes it's the back of the boat. Sometimes I've already had it where yellow line, would catch a fish, or different colors. Some little subtle little difference sometimes is what makes the difference.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. Save $30 on the Frog Togs Cascade waders on sale for $69.99.
On that 2-inch hyper hammer, look at that. This bait has 3 super unique features. The built-in glass rattle. It's a play off the Google Eye Jig series that's been phenomenal for open water walleyes, incorporating it now in a jigging minnow for ice fishing and open water. The brass slider, which is the hammer in the middle that slides back and forth, so you have a glass rattle and a hammer pin going back and forth, making 2 different types of unique noises. And then the third feature, which is the most unique, is a soft tail that rotates up and down to give it 2 different types of actions. And again, you can change out that tail to a whole bunch of different colors.
Got something pretty good on here.
Oh, another sheep's head? Oh my gosh!
Once in a while you get a tank.
Matt Merten. Grab that by its lips and show the folks how big that fish is, buddy. What do you think, 13?
I don't know, I gotta put a ruler. I don't like lying.
No, but I mean, that is something else, buddy.
And he's fat, too.
And usually when you say you do a trip out here, you see a few of those.
Yeah, we usually see a couple that are over 12 inches.
I mean, that is a mega fish, buddy.
It's a whopper.
And again, tell the folks, that's what we're looking forward to in the years to come, huh?
You got it. There's gonna be a lot more of these. Looks like we got a 13-incher here.
13 inches, look at that, folks. Wow, talk about jumbo perch. Hey, Matt, this is a lot of fun, buddy, and to see that is exciting. That really is.
Woohoo! I haven't had one in a while.
No, it is interesting. I mean, we came here and we spanked about 30 in a row.
Yeah.
And lately it's got to wait a couple minutes in between bites, right?
Yeah, we were spoiled for a couple hours, that's for sure.
Boy, if you get a nice day like this in October, the kids getting out here and doing this, and there's no casting, just hanging it over the side of the boat.
Yeah, what a beautiful day. It's finally football season, and I thought of an easy, fast, but delicious appetizer for the game. So I picked up the Johnsonville smoked sausage. All you have to do is cut it up, put it on the pan because it's already pre-cooked, heat it up till it's golden brown, and serve it with your favorite sauce. Hey, Dad, I hope you're hungry. I made us some hors d'oeuvres.
Ooh, Packer hors d'oeuvres.
Yes.
Ooh, does this look good?
Wait. It's the Johnsonville Polish sausage.
Oh, the smoked sausage?
Yes.
I love that. And nice sauce. Oh,
Isn't that good?
that is absolutely wonderful. Best Polish kielbasa I've ever had. And I'll tell you what, folks, it's good for Vikings and Bears fans, too.
Go, Pack, go! Touchdown! For more recipes using the Johnsonville smoked sausage, go to johnsonville.com.
I'll tell you what, folks, this is an extremely relaxing way to fish. What you do is kind of set the rods about 2 to 4 inches off the bottom is where you want your bait. But then you just set your rods here. And Matt, it's actually easier to see if you get a bite setting them rather than holding your rod.
I myself, if I'm holding on to it, if it's too rough sometimes, then I'll hold on to it. But on days like today, I like to leave my rod hang over the side so that I can tell the slightest little movement that he's sucking the bait off, I guess I'm gonna say.
And check your bait, check your hook all the time, right?
Regularly, because sometimes you don't see it. There's one.
Blake and I were just talking, Matt, how the bite has slowed down somewhat. When do you make a decision to move? I mean, we're still getting one every 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's a judgment call. You know, sometimes you just got to wait for the school to make their round and come past you, or the bite just went south. But you won't know unless if you move, so I'm more of a mover. This one feels a little bit heavier. What is it?
You are just a machine up there.
That's what we're here for.
Can it make any difference though, the 23 feet? I mean, you're getting a lot more bites than I am. Yeah, let's not go back to the better angler.
I was taught to be humble.
Yeah.
Son.
No, you are creaming them.
There's one.
Hey, Matt, one thing I wanted to ask you, oh, that's nice. If folks come out by themselves, what should they look for? You know, it's such a big lake.
You want to know what most people do?
What?
Look for the other boats.
Yeah, and that's not a bad place to start,
No,
right?
it usually gets you right in the ballpark.
Yeah, and again, that the side imaging really makes a big difference.
That's one of my most important tools.
See, Blake, the back of the boat can catch a fish.
Well, I've had some quiet time on my side.
It's nice to relax after that flurry, though. And that was the difference. I'll just put him in here, but that was the difference, folks, going to a heavier split shot like that and just the plain old Eagle Claw Gabardine hook. It was a difference, Matt, not getting them on the jigs. That plain hook is better.
There's one.
Hey, the bite slowed down, but you're still catching them.
Here and there, it definitely did slow down, though.
Hey, you know, one thing that's so cool about this, Matt, and I'm sure you see this in your guide business, what's so nice about Lake Winnebago is you're really so close to Milwaukee and Chicago. Folks can come up and fish this in one day, can't they?
Oh, yeah, they do it all the time. We meet up here at 6, 8, back in time for supper.
Yeah, with a bunch of perch.
A late supper.
Yeah.
Right.
Captain Matt Merten guides Lake Winnebago on a daily basis. For more information, give Matt a call. That phone number is 920-410-2206. 410-2206.
What's the difference between a good net and a great net? Simple. It's all in the features. Fortis nets by Clam Outdoors are tough, safe on fish, easy to use, and a telescoping handle. Learn more about Fortis nets at clamoutdoors.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.
Hey folks, that is about a half a day of fishing on Lake Winnebago. And Matt, I'll tell you what's exciting to me is the future of Winnebago with these perch. But the rest of October and November, they'll still bite?
Absolutely.
Seriously?
I believe so, yeah.
And you kind of change and use some minnows then, or you stick with the worms?
No, a lot of times then it goes to a worm and minnow. But ice fishing is what I'm pretty excited for.
Well, I am too, because you got a nice warm shack for me and lots of perch.
Absolutely.
Wonderful day, wasn't it? Look at those folks.
So much fun.
And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know, we're going to fish it. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie.
And I'm Blake Gillespie.
Hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Woo!